Hi everybody, this is Jonathan Jameson with Mortgage Specialists, and I am bringing you your Mortgage Matters in Minutes live today. Today's topic is a short but good one. We're going to talk about recasting a loan and why and what that entails. So recasting is a way that most people will be able to buy a new home, put down a minimal down payment, and then use the equity from their sold home days, months, even possibly years later. So the best thing about this is that you can put down a large lump sum, and that's why usually we look to sold homes as a source of that, but it could also be other sources. You could do this with inheritances, things like that. But we mainly focus on the buying and selling side. So why do this? Just so that you don't have to put down a large down payment on your new home, and you can buy that new home without the contingency of selling your old home. And therefore you will not have to possibly get a bridge loan or other vehicles. This is a process where the new loan would be a 5% down, possibly as much as little as 5% down, but you can put as much as you want and still recast. It doesn't have to be a loan that has mortgage insurance. You get to keep your same rate, which may or may not be beneficial in the future. If rates go down, it would probably be better to refinance. But assuming rates don't go down, this is a great way to keep that same rate and not having to refinance. The fees are minimal. To contrast that with a refinance, where your fees can be anywhere from $1,500 to $3,000. We have an investor that will do it for as little as $150. We also have others that go up from there, maybe $250, $300. But it's still minimal in relation to the thousands of dollars. And this is a way that you can remove the mortgage insurance without having to do a refinance or even get an appraisal. So to kind of illustrate this, I just jotted down a few numbers that are very generic. So if you're in your current home, and let's say your home is worth $200,000, and you're looking to buy a home worth $400,000, your minimum down payment would be $20,000, of course, plus prepaids and closing costs. However, when you sell that home for $200,000, let's say you owe $100,000 on that home, so that means you have about $100,000 to put into the home that you just bought or recently bought. So what that does is that removes the mortgage insurance, because that recast, you're now putting $100,000 in addition to the $20,000 that you put up front into that home. So now your loan to value is 80%. It's actually less than 80%, but that's the cutoff. So you can get rid of the mortgage insurance. On top of that, you will be re-amortizing your payments. So taking the rest of that loan and recalculating so that your principal and interest restart on that new loan amount. So your loan amount's going to be based, or your payment's going to be based on that 380 loan amount and not the 480 loan, 280 loan amount and not the 380 loan amount that you initially started with. So it does reduce your minimum monthly payments. Of course, you can still make additional payments if you'd like, but this is a way to keep that minimum payment down. So with these figures, you'd be saving about $620 a month from just your principal and interest and mortgage insurance to that new loan amount with just the principal and interest. So as you can see, this is a huge vehicle for someone that is currently in their home, wants to buy a new home, but doesn't want to put all that money up front. And by all means, you can still do a recast if you put 20% down initially and then want to put an additional $100,000 later on. That's still the same, works the same way. It just doesn't eliminate the mortgage insurance because you never had to have it in the first place. So if you have any questions about this, it is kind of a unique, something that you don't hear about every day. So everyone's situation is different. If you need any help with this or want to run your scenario by us, feel free to give us a call at 402-991-5153, or you can visit us online at www.mtg-specialists.com, and we will see you next time. Thanks again.
Mortgage Specialists. driven, trusted, reliable.